Hello, and welcome back to the pet room. David Bradley here. So I have two large freezer bags. I'm hoping large enough. So I'm going to put, this is the upper, mostly the RAM board from this SuperPET. Into this bag with great care. The connector here, of the cable, is giving me a little grief, but I think it will go. Okay, are we in? We're in. Okay, now, bag number 2. Let's see. This one, this cable too may be trouble. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I think ahead of time, while I can, at least I'm going to try to get this off of here without doing any harm or damage. Oh, man. It's almost like the board wants to just snap. Holy mama. Oh. I really, okay. I really don't want to hurt the circuit board. It has this funny thing off of the corner for another mount. It does. So is that going to fit in that way? Not really. Will it fit in this way? I'm hopeful. I suspect if it doesn't, that somewhere or another in the world, perhaps even at my local grocery store, there are bigger freezer bags still. But I would like to get this tucked away, and it does seem that maybe it will. There are perhaps a couple of things that might be difficult. There are more legs, and these legs, maybe, no, I think they're okay. I think they're okay. Maybe. Certain, aha, there is room. Okay, and then, because every little piece of this is vital, I will get a smaller bag, and I will gather every other little piece that needs to be gathered. For example, the ribbon cable that's been chewed by mice. But it may be okay. And then this power transfer thing that takes the power from the middle board and sends it back to the pet board. But it does have a burn mark. And then lots of legs. There are 5 legs that are taken out of here on the board, and there are 2, 4, 6 screws. And you know what? I think I'm going to leave that like that, and I'm going to put this baggie in here, and I'm going to get another baggie for this cable that goes from the 6502 socket to the middle board in this case, but it has, I wouldn't say delicate pins, they're just not as robust as I would think that they should be. Alright, so maybe I'll put this baggie in with the upper. even though it doesn't attach to it. Just, I would like it to remain safe and free from trouble. Okay. Now, come on, bag. Get in the bag. Okay, that bag is sealed. Now, the next thing, of course, is they're sealed. And I believe I have everything that I could possibly need from in there. Now, when I was over here before, looking for pliers that I did find, I do believe I saw. Oh, that's not what I was after. Aha! That's what I was after. I think, anyway, this will work. Kind of a Sharpie. Although I think it might be an imitation Sharpie. So, let's see. SP9000 lower. I should have written on this bag ahead of time. It's easier that way. Lower board. Board. Oh, God. I type so fast, when I write, it just slows everything down. And I'll put plus. Screws. Etc. Alright, and on this one, yes. Oh, man. We'll remember this. 9,000. 9,000. Upper. Board. 6502 cable. So it is done. Documentation is good. Now, I suppose I could think about maybe, possibly, grabbing, what is that? What does that go to? What does that go to? Okay, I have here a power cable. Now, I'm sure that this thing is not going to come to life. First of all, it's missing the 6502 chip, but also it's in pretty disastrous condition due to all that's going on ahead of it. So what I'm going to do, because I can, and I'm here, is I am going to put in the power plug. Okay, it's in, but I'm going to pull this out so that it will not be sending power to the main board. It will not. But what I'm really listening for here, when I turn this on, first of all, of course, if there's smoke and flames and other such horrible things, I'll stop. By the way, this power supply was made in Singapore. So, the board is not attached. The monitor is... Oh, the monitor is attached by the two wires that go to the monitor, but the monitor... Anyway, nothing's going to happen here. I'm just listening for the magic sound of what the power supply should sound like if it's working. Excellent question. Let me try that again. I really didn't hear anything. So, I guess one thing I could do is come around here a little bit. Oh, the cord is stuck. Okay, I'm going to yank this cord out. Don't need it. Don't want it. Oh, yeah. And I'm running into trouble. I'm going to check to see, first of all, is there a fuse in here And is it good? Now, I should have my meter here for this. But I don't. So I'm going to look at this. And looking at this, it does seem that this is a slow bowl fuse, and it's probably okay. It looks okay. So it's one that kind of pops in and turns. It doesn't screw a whole bunch of times. So I will put it in, and I will turn it. I really should have my meter here. But it, as far as I know, is in the car. So, let me just see here. I'm going to listen very carefully. And I really don't hear anything. I really don't. But it wouldn't be that hard to check if there was something. See, the sound I typically hear when I turn a PET on, I don't know from where it comes. So I'm going to, it won't do any harm because it's already, things are bad. I'm going to plug this in, see if I hear anything different. Aha. I think I did hear a little wee something. Let me try that again. Yeah, I did hear. Okay, so I think this power supply has hope. And let me see, is there any way? Okay, yes, there is. I can let this down. And maybe pull this back out off the board. Come on. Maybe I should have done that before I took off the thing. Okay, I'm going to put this down. Except there's something in this light is in the way. I'm going to put this down. And I'm going to turn this around. And I'm going to turn this on again. And what I'm trying to do is look in the back and see if I can see the tube glowing. I think I hear something, but the way this is, I'm not sure I'll even be able to see if it's glowing during the day because it's kind of covered. But I hear a hum. That's a good sign, I think. I mean, ultimately what I'm thinking of doing is testing the monitor with this other machine here. And how do I do that? Well, it's great if the power supply is working. Makes it so much easier to wiggle waggle things around and see what's what. But I don't think, especially with the light here, that I can see. High voltage. Do not open cabinet. Refer to qualified personnel. Replace only. Yeah. Fuse on, off. Yeah. CSA. Caution. High voltage. Yeah. And also these, there are fins on the back of this, but the thing is kind of thick, and you don't really get a good view inside. But hang on. There's definitely a buzz going on. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now is set up these two machines and see if I can test the monitor on this Hulk. I don't suspect the mice got in there, but we'll see. So, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. One step at a time, one screw at a time, one connector at a time. Bye for now.